So on the right hand side you have the menu, and this is a list of instructions or study material in order from very beginning, networking basics. Welcome to CCNA. He walks you through how to study for your Cisco Certified Network Associate certification, and a lot of times you have to pay for this material. He's giving it to you completely for free. One of the sections is the Cisco iOS and CLI. So if I click on that, left click, it takes me to the page and it explains, for the Cisco CCNA, you are required to know how to configure Cisco routers and switches using the command line interface or CLI. And you can read through this, and further down, he explains the different modes. The user exec mode, only a few commands are available in this mode. Commands like ping, a few of the show commands, and as we know, show commands is showing you information that is configured on the network device. Privilege exec mode, all of the user exec commands plus all the show and debug commands. So once again, you have a select list of show commands you can run in privilege exec mode. So the user mode was the mode with the go back and see if I can change the exit, and I put this on the right hand side. So this is the main console menu. If I hit enter, now we're in user mode. This is user mode. If I do type question mark, here it is. We have ping. It talks about ping. Show commands. We have show right here. Okay, and if I type enable, I go to the next mode, privilege exec mode. In privilege exec mode, all the user exec commands plus all the show commands and debug commands. This is what we get. So if I type question mark, I get a longer list of commands I can use than when I was in user mode. The way I like to think of it is imagine you have your house, you have your property, and on your property, you may have some people come do some work outside of your house. These are people in user exec mode. They can stay outside, maybe mow the lawn and do some work on the outside of the house, but they're not allowed. They don't have the privilege of going inside of the house. You may invite your family inside of your house, your friends inside of your house, and they may have more access to things that they can go to the bathroom. They can maybe sit at your dining table with you and eat dinner. So they have a lot more under privilege exec mode when they're inside of your house. Now the next is global config mode. If I type configure terminal, I'm in global config mode. So global config mode, if I hit the question mark, I have an even longer list of things I can do, but these things change the settings of of your house. So imagine you live here. You can paint the walls differently. You can rearrange furniture. You can repair appliances or completely make changes. You can make changes to areas, general areas that everybody shares. So the kitchen, the dining room, the living room, that's global configuration mode. Then we have sub-configuration modes. You can make changes to specific rooms in your house. So for instance, if I go to the interface that we configured, so interface G00, now initially I typed gigabit Ethernet. I'm using G as a shortcut. And here we are, we're in interface configuration mode. Now maybe I want to paint the bedroom. If I type question mark, I see a longer list. I want to paint the bedroom, I want to change the furniture. That will only affect this interface. That will, in real life, that only affects that one room that you made changes to. It doesn't affect the general rooms that we all share, the kitchen, the dining room, the living room. So that's a great analogy to use when you're thinking about these different modes. The user exec mode, you're limited to what you can do. You're outside the house. You're not the owner. You're just maybe here to do some work. You're not even allowed to come inside.